Welcome to the Customer Service Training for Local Businesses by the Sunshine Coast Council. I'm your host, Jo Harris. And this is Module 2.1, Customer-Centered Communication. We communicate with our customers every day. We do this verbally and non-verbally, as well as by fax, email, Facebook post and Twitter. Add to direct mail, billboards, newspaper, radio and TV, and you have a lot of communication going on there. But are we communicating with our customers what is relevant to them? Perhaps our problem is not how we are communicating, but what we communicate. We should be communicating what the customer wants to know and not necessarily what management wants to tell them. In our fast-paced, high-volume, message-overloaded culture, we must change our methods to one of being customer-driven. Every single thing we do must be centered on bringing the customer back to do business again. Customer-centered communication means ensuring that every employee in your organization has an intimate knowledge of what your customer wants, needs, and expects through the distribution of information. Of course, you have to have that information before you can distribute it amongst your employees, and you have to help your employees hear what is inside the head of the customer. Your employees need to know your business. This is a fundamental shift from most viewpoints. Customer-centered communication is outward-looking, relying on the employee's right to know customer information. Let's look at 5 steps to customer-centered communication. Step number 1. Involve employees in the communication process and hold them accountable. Ask them what they need to know and how they want to access it. Allow them free access to customer information and hold them accountable for that knowledge. Step number 2. Examine policies or procedures that may block the flow of communication. For example, do you punish people for seeking information or communicating? A policy which prohibits certain employees from taking action to serve the customer may be causing your organization to drift further from a customer-centered environment. Do you have customer information? If not, develop surveys and other methods to obtain that information. Step number 3. Agree on what information is important to your business. Consensus should not only come from management but also from employees throughout the organization. Ask your employees what they need to know about your customers, and ask your customers what they want your employees to know about them. You may be surprised by some of the responses you receive. And this leads us to step number 4, get customers involved in the process. Your customers are just as anxious to be served by you as you are to serve them. Invite them to meet with your staff, and not just your sales staff, but every level of your company. Ask them to give your employees a report card on how well they are doing and areas for improvement. Encourage your support staff to visit your customers. The more they know of your customers, the better they are able to create value for that customer. And finally, step number 5, tie individual goals to the customer outcomes. Review your performance appraisal process and hold your employees accountable for serving the customer. And develop goals and objectives which measure the impact they have on creating value for your customer. Your download worksheet for Module 2.1 includes 5 questions to help you think about how to change your business to a customer-centered one. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jo Harris for the Sunshine Coast Council. Bye for now.